Welcome to WROL Broadcast. I am Hate Mail. With me today we have Loot.
Hey
Feeling healthy.
guys, I feel great.
Back to normal.
Back to normal.
And Kage.
What's up?
And I'm starting to feel back to normal, but mine was not due to illness. It was due to excessive sun and excessive alcohol, with places being open now. Rough morning. But I bought, on completely sidetracked note, I bought a one of those French press automatic coffee makers. And
Oh, very nice.
yeah, this coffee is it's like syrup. It's exactly how I like it. It's dark, just very, very dark, thick coffee. Delicious. But anyway,
You
what's that, Kage?
you like them dark?
I do. I like it black, no sugar. So, no cream. Let's see. The topic today, we were gonna do just a random, completely random topic, but I really like this, posted by Decimator93721. DC Legends Interesting Facts. Have either of you guys checked this post out?
I did.
I did after you showed it to me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. A lot of stuff I just did not notice. So just want to highlight some of the more interesting topics on here, and then we can kind of talk about whatever. This episode will be probably long, so I might break it up. I'm actually almost certainly going to break it up to 2 episodes and do a long lost patron episode, since we haven't had one in a while. So once we kind of get to the more meandering topics, if you want to stay with us, it's only $1 a month to become a patron. We've had a lot of new ones recently, so we want to give you guys some extra content. And I have an idea for something else too. I'll flip by these guys later. But anyway, with that, let's get into it. The DC Interesting Facts. One thing I completely forgot about, the very first one on here, is that Wonder Woman Pot, Super Lex, and Batman TDK used to all be physical characters. I'm wondering how they would be as a physical now. I'm kind of thinking that I would really like Lex to be physical. I don't think the other two I'd be excited about, but I think Lex as a physical would be great. Joker would absolutely hate it because he gets a boner for mysticals, but he just wants.
So I got to tell you, I am a day one player. I remember TDK being physical. I don't remember the other two being physical.
I started the game, and I remember when Wonder Woman Pot was mystical, and she had a taunt.
Yeah, but do you remember her being physical?
I'm not a day one player, but I've never remembered her being.
I don't either. Maybe that was in beta, or maybe it was like at the very beginning.
I don't think that was in regular release, because Batman, I know for sure, was regular release.
Definitely.
TDK, he was definitely physical.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
But
him going
Lex
to energy
and
was a
Pot,
big surprise.
I think they were always green when the game went live.
Wasn't he reworked to counter Wonder Woman DOJ?
No, he was reworked to counter Harley.
Oh, that's right. That's why we were excited that he went energy. Because I remember being excited that he was energy, and I couldn't remember why I was excited.
Yeah, it just wasn't effective.
Yeah,
Good
the
idea.
problem was that he misses.
Yeah, he still missed, so who cares? I mean, he
So
stunned
they,
her,
they
but
made a tune to counter Harley, but they didn't take into account that Harley has evades.
I'd like to see him reworked back to physical and souped up.
I like him as energy. Because all the other Batman are already physical, so, you want to
Yeah, I guess.
add some sort of variety.
Oh, Batman Beyond is energy.
Yeah, but that's not Bruce Wayne. That's Bruce Wayne's son.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess my energy's not too bad. I feel like there's so many energy characters I like. I don't want to see any good energy characters come out for a long time.
Well, I'm hoping for some mystical soon. We'll see.
I do feel that the game is very energy heavy at the moment.
Are you kidding me? Wonder Girl's in like half the teams.
Yeah, I mean,
No,
well, there's
I
like
just mean on the
two.
sheer volume of characters.
Well, I would say of the really good characters, there's a small handful of mystical characters that are extremely good. And I think that's part of the problem, and I do agree with Joker there that we need to see more really good mystical characters so that there's more variety, because right now it's like there's no reason to slot anyone beyond a handful of these mystic characters that
I
are
agree
so
with
much
you.
better than everyone else.
There's no point.
All right. Well, before we get on that side rant, let's move on to the next bullet point.
Yeah, I was just kind of scrolling through the ones that really seemed interesting. I do remember, and I kind of sad because it was one of the topics on here, and I remember this. Doomsday used to have 4 active abilities. His 4th active ability was removed on November 2018. Wouldn't it be cool if, and I know this is like down the road and everybody hates the idea of Gear 12, but maybe instead of Gear 12, like you can go to level 90. Maybe they don't even do Gear 12, but they add a 4th ability to every character.
That's so much work. I don't know.
That would be awesome.
I think it would be
I don't
fun.
know how they would actually implement it.
It's like a new special ability. Maybe you can only use it once per match. Like a super.
That's interesting.
Like a super.
But would it be too powerful?
Maybe an RB5 unlockable skill.
Right.
That I would like, but I feel like I'm not really the average player.
Yeah, there'd be like 12 people that loved it.
Yeah, the hand.
That'd be a
handful of us.
dude. I don't know. No.
Everything's already so unbalanced. At this point, I don't care.
Do you even remember what his 4th ability used to do?
No. To be honest with you.
Does he still have the AoE?
Oh, yeah, I think. Yeah.
Does he still have the AoE?
Yep. No. So his old ability was like you needed like 16 buffs, and then like his AoE had like a chance to stun someone.
Yeah. Stun chance on the AoE.
It's sad that he still stinks.
He's actually pretty decent.
Yeah. He just gets. I mean, problem is like people like Black Adam just murder him so fast.
Yeah, but he stands up to. He can stand up to Wonder Girl if he gets rolling after a couple turns.
He still kills the rest of your team though, which is always the Wonder Girl problem.
No, do you remember when he got reworked and Alexia was posting videos of Doomsday soloing the Batgirl teams?
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. The rest of your team dies. He still lives, but
that's still really cool.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, I do like it, but I mean, when was the last time?
If him standing up to Wonder Girl isn't a testament to how good he is against like physical mystics, then I don't know.
But I mean, he's still not. I mean, he's still a pretty terrible character. When was the last time you seen him? Nobody uses him.
Nobody uses him, but that doesn't mean his kid is bad.
Usually that means they're not great.
But he's not terrible. He's not trash.
No, we ranked him a C, which is appropriate. He needs another rework.
What would you rework him as?
Yeah.
Just give him more survivability. Make it so he can actually actually be a threat.
No, because if you don't bring a purge to him, like a strong mystic or someone with a purge, like buff immunity, that guy will not die.
When I face him on my stun teams, I just stun lock him the whole time.
Okay, so you've prevented him from gaining buffs, so that's...
He gains the buffs, but he just doesn't do anything with them.
A rework wouldn't really fix it.
He needs something.
He would just get stunned. He needs a partner to call his assist.
We have that though. So
just throw an assist on him.
And he's still bad. So, anyway.
All right, let's move on.
Moving on. C means they're not good, but
I think you're high.
I think you should show me some teams where he's actually effective.
All right, let's move on to the next topic.
I'm just scrolling through. I got blabbing. Did you guys realize, and this one really caught my eye, did you guys realize that Rebirth has not even been out a year yet?
I did not realize that. I thought it was out for a while now.
Yeah, July 2019 was when it came out, so we still got 2 more months.
3.
Is that when Raids first came out?
No, we're in May, June, July.
Damn, that's coming soon.
Wait a second. I feel like we've had Raids for at least a year now.
We must not have, because Rebirth came out before Raids. I think they came out really close together, though. Maybe it's in here. We'll see when I scroll down. I don't remember if he had it in here or not. Disease is even less than a year. August 2019.
That's when they had Man Bat, right?
Captain Atom.
Captain
Oh.
Atom.
That's right.
Man Bat came out October, right?
Yeah.
Halloween-ish.
He was like yeah, because we were all mad because we were excited about Disease, but Captain Atom really didn't do much for it. And then we got a little ways into it, and it took a couple months before we saw more Disease. And then we had 1 month of Man Bat being a really cool tune. He just kind of died off.
Well, I think that's because the special damage greens just completely eat him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lex really took control of the meta, and everyone's like, well, why am I running Man Bat for?
Well, he even really started to die off when the rework of Cyborg Superman happened.
Yeah. Cyborg Superman can just one-shot him. You don't even need a crit. Just
That's true.
pop goes the weasel.
There are no female mystical aliens in DC Legends.
Well, who would be the mystical?
Mrs. Martian Manhunter could easily fill that role.
I would say Indigo 1.
That would be a good one, too. That would be a real good one. I know Du Bois would lose his mind over that.
Well, the last thing we need is like more Lantern content for a while.
We have so many lanterns. When our artist dude who did our Parasite art did that one with Green Lanterns, which looked amazing. There were so many lanterns on there. I was just like, holy crap! There has to be. I wonder if that's in here. How many characters he has? I don't know if he listed it. I was just curious how many more Bat characters there are than Lantern characters, because it seems like they're pretty close together. It has to be number 2.
Yeah. There's like so many universes for them to tap into. And, I don't know. Lanterns seem to be getting all the love.
Yeah, and that's one thing where Du Bois really did well with his super roster, is that all the Lantern characters are, most of them, I mean, there's very few Lantern characters with the exception of like Jessica Cruz and maybe Yellow Lantern Sinestro to a lesser degree that aren't really good characters.
Medfield's kind of trash too.
Who? Oh, Medfield. Yeah, Medfield's trash.
Parallax
He is terrible.
I really hate Parallax.
I'm coming around on him, and I think at RB5 he's going to be a pretty potent character. Du Bois is working on him now.
Just enrage Wonder Girl, and he'll die.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
True, but like you like to say to us, shouldn't base the game around Wonder Girl. So, Catwoman, White Lantern, Sinestro, only characters in the game to be both heroes and villains.
I thought Huntress would be too.
Yeah, she should have been, but she's not. 10 characters in the game based on DC movies. So I'm really surprised they haven't capitalized more on that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't think they know how.
Yeah.
I think there's a disconnect between like the game and the higher ups, what they want to do.
Well, then they don't take
think
advantage
so.
of you would think, like the sales team, for example. Du Bois was saying today is like Lantern Day, 80th anniversary. There's all these 80th anniversary things. That is such a big missed opportunity to do special sales.
Huge missed opportunity.
It's like, why not? Like, what do you... If you're just doing a sale, you don't even have to produce
an
content. You
80th
just do
anniversary skin, something special.
a sale of any kind. I mean, just, do something. It's like, come on, guys. What are you doing? It doesn't even take any effort to create a sale, I'm thinking. I mean, I could be wrong on that, but I can't imagine it's that difficult. Man-Bat, Cyborg, Superman, Clayface. Only 3 characters immune to crits. I really think there should be more characters with that. That's where Doomsday could have used with a rework. Make them immune to crits.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Metallo needs it.
that doesn't really solve the issue of, like you were saying earlier, the issue of Doomsday is he needs to ramp up faster, right?
Yeah. But if he was crit immune, he'd have more time to do it at least. He wouldn't get
Yeah,
nuked by Black Adam out of the gate.
I don't know. I find that the crit immunity is really ineffective versus special damage.
Yeah, it really is.
It's not the same versus against physical damage. I don't know. I feel like they need to tune the multiplier or something because it doesn't seem right to me. It seems very unbalanced.
It seems like special damage is pretty privileged in this game. You just melt through a lot of things.
Yeah, I kind of think they almost took it too far with too many characters with special damage. Now I almost feel like there needs to be a third damage type.
What would there be?
Well, I know there's true damage, but there's physical damage, special damage, and then there could be like psychic damage. Or something.
Okay, so how would it work?
I don't know, just be a third damage type. You treat it exactly like special damage, except it's not special damage, it's a third damage type.
It'd just be like, I don't know.
So it'd be like it would almost be, each character would have another stat for that.
I guess you're right. It would have to base, you could base it off stamina.
Stamina just calculates HP, brother.
I know, but it could calculate. It could be like blood damage or something. I don't know.
You know what they could do? They could tune special damage to not bypass crit immunity.
I don't think it does.
So, Loot, what you're thinking of is resistance, and every character has built in like certain level of resistance. And so the physical characters, the physical-based characters like, I don't know, Wonder Girl, they have really low, Donna Troy even. Like these characters have really low resistance to special damage. So that's why Dr. Poison nukes Donna Troy. Joker nukes Donna Troy. But, Deadshot would struggle with Donna Troy, So the game calculates that kind of stuff.
I think we need more characters that have higher resistance. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, maybe they just need to retune that and make it higher. Because it just seems really unbalanced right now.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I also wouldn't mind if they did a pot rework. Give her a taunt again.
What?
Why not? She'd be she's almost like she could take such a beating. She'd be a great taunter.
Taunt with an intrinsic heal?
But every time you hit her, though, she silences you.
Yeah, I know. That's nasty.
That'd be pretty busted.
But she doesn't have awareness. I don't know. Just an idea.
She doesn't have crit immunity. She doesn't have awareness. She doesn't have death immunity. She doesn't have damage immunity.
She would die. That would actually make... I feel like that would be a nerf. My whole game involves I don't want to touch her because she'll silence me and I can't do anything.
Well, that kind of goes through that list. So with that, let's end this one and then we'll start our next one. I want to talk about some of the teams you've been running with Superman, Kage, and a few other things. So.
Okay.
And if you are a patron, check the Patreon channel. It'll be coming out shortly.
Hey everybody, it's Tootytron. Thank you for listening to WROL Broadcast. If you like the show, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/WROL Broadcast.
Hey Google, what's my name?
Your name is Daddy.
Remember that, boys.